What time is it? What? Oh, hi. So, yeah, there was a time change or something. Uh, yeah. So that's why you're supposed to go backwards, right? Fall back, spring forward. So, that's why today's Monday moment is happening on Tuesday. It was really because we were so busy yesterday that we honestly kind of forgot to do our Monday Moment video. But we're going to blame it on the time change. Just like everyone is going to blame everything on the time change for the next week or so. So, we'll jump on that bandwagon. We're bandwagon jumpers. We like the band. Anyway, so hello and welcome to this week's Monday Moments on Tuesday. And, but there has been a lot going on here at the theater, in the last week or so. We've got work continuing for The Island of Dr. Libris, our Acting Up Fall production. The set has made a ton of progress over the weekend. We're not going out there and looking at it because we don't want to spoil the surprise, and I'm just in my office, and honestly, I just don't want to get up right now. Island of Dr. Libris opens next week. Tickets are on sale for that show right now, so make sure you get your tickets to see that show. Our Acting Up Fall production with 29 kids in the cast, and many more involved in other aspects of the production. So those tickets are on sale now, and make sure you get those. Also, coming up this Thursday night, however, have you ever said to yourself, I wonder how to get involved at Community Players. And then you also then looked at yourself and said, yes, I have wondered how to get involved. And then you go, I wonder if they'd have an open house so I could learn about volunteer opportunities. Well, that's a great idea, says your other self. I think I'd go to one of those. Well, you know what, other self? That's a great thought because they're gonna have one of those this Thursday. Okay, I'm getting nauseous going back and forth. Anyway, so this Thursday at 6:30, we are having a volunteer open house. So if you've ever wanted to learn about any of the ways that you can get involved with Community Players, this will be a great chance for you to learn. It's only going to be about a half hour, 45 minutes, and you just come in, you'll get a quick tour of the theater, and also then you'll learn about some of the volunteer opportunities. And there's ways to get involved beyond just being involved in our productions. There's committee work, there's ushering and house managing, and then of course there's working on shows. Not only acting, but also working on production work. So you'll hear just a little bit about all of those kind of areas. Get a handy dandy little pamphlet, and then you can be on your way with the rest of your night. But it's a great way to learn about ways to get involved here at Community Players. And this is one of those things that if you can't make it this month, it's okay, because we are testing out doing these little volunteer open houses once a month. It's not going to be on the same day every month. It's not like going to always be the first Monday or something like that. It's not always going to be on the 5th or something. We're going to kind of play with the formatting of this. So sometimes we'll do it like on a weekend. Sometimes we'll do it weeknights. But once a month there will be a volunteer open house. So make sure to follow us here on Facebook and also go to our website, and you'll always be aware of when those volunteer open house opportunities are taking place. Also, speaking of things taking place, because we can't just have one show going on at the same time. That would be silly. No, because we are also in rehearsal right now for our holiday production of Greetings. That show is cast, and they are in rehearsal right now. Well, not literally right now, but they are in rehearsal. And they're making use of our rehearsal space over at Brick and Mortar. And they are working on that show. It's going to be a really, really, really good production. Going to make sure going to want to make sure that you see that show. And that show is also still looking for a stage manager. So if you are interested in a volunteer opportunity, like stage management, just shoot us a message and we'll get you hooked up and get you trained on that, even if you haven't stage managed before. So I think that's everything. Let me look here. Oh yeah, and I was sleeping. I made notes so I wouldn't forget. So when the video started, I was sleeping on scripts because I've been reading scripts a lot because people ask me, Jamie, how do you pick the season? And I say, hey, get out of my house. And then I say, well, there's a committee that reads a lot of shows, and that committee had a big meeting last night, but we are reading tons and tons of shows for next season, some really, really great titles. shows that people know or have heard of, but maybe have never seen. So you'll want to be on the lookout for those. If you do have any titles you'd like to suggest that we look at, feel free to say in the comments here below. I can't guarantee that we'll look at them. I can't guarantee that they'll go on the season, but we always welcome some feedback and just sharing your thoughts. All right, I think that's it. I think it's time for me to go back to sleep. Time for me to keep reading show after show after show. I have so many scripts. But anyway, thanks a lot, and we'll see you next week.